Yo, Elias, let's start with the half guard with the frames. I think that's the most important part. Okay, let's see, it's something. Yes, it should be good. Okay, so when you're playing half guard, you should always work from behind your frame. So you should have good frames. And what I mean by that is that all your limbs should be having a purpose in defending him from getting close. So this knee has to be on his shoulder here. This arm is on his other shoulder. This one is blocking the inside of the bicep, and whenever he wants to swim in, I'll be like following his arm wherever he goes. And I still have this one as extra security. Oh, this is, yeah, you can see this. My bottom knee is also blocking him. So if Bart tries to like step over, I'm blocking him. Like one of his goals is here, stepping over that knee. But by keeping this one high, it's hard for him to step over. And if we turn around a little bit, yes. Let's see. My bottom hook here is hooking his calf as well. So that's blocking his mobility as well. It makes it a little bit harder to stand up and just kick his leg out. So those are my frames from half guard. Knee, two arms on his other arm, and this one blocking the calf, and his knee is up as soon as he wants to step over. And from there you can do some attacks. Like I said, I don't like to do the Kimura. I don't like to do the Kimura because here, like either I lose his belt and he hugs my head, or if I do this here, he will like pull his hand to his chest and like he can counter Kimura me here. So I don't like to do that attack. What I like to do instead is go for like the inverted armbar here, and then if he defends for the Kimura, that's why I step over and like here I can do normal Kimuras or even Terikobadas if I want to. I don't want to go into that too much because there's a lot of content on that online, but it's really good attack sequence from half guard. So I don't like to go for like the traditional Kimura trap because it's easy to counter, but I do like these attacks. Next thing. Yes. Okay, so now let's say you got caught in it. Smash over, stomach. So let's say you do get caught here. Like I said, you don't ever want to get caught here. The biggest battle playing half guard is not letting him hug your head. So when you get caught in this position, you're way behind. But there are still some options you can do. Depending on your opponent's position. So let's say my opponent has the knee close to my body, so his leg is not stretched, his knee is bent. First of all, by the way, I want to get my frames in. So just like from side control, hand in front of the face, other hand blocking his hip. From here you can do a hip escape, get your knee inside, open up, defend. That's option one when the knee is closed. Like a basic side control escape, just from half guard. The other one is when he extends and puts a little more pressure here. This one is a little bit more tricky because he can pass you if you time it wrong, but you can switch your legs. Catch this far leg, bridge up, and then sweep it. This is quite tricky. If somebody knows you're going to do this, they're going to pass you, but if they're not expecting it, it's a nice one. And the last one, you had some gaps for this one in a mesh, some options. The guy is here, and your hand was here on the outside of that, so you didn't get the frame in. From here you can bridge in, put your elbow to your ribs. This hand is going, this elbow is going under my ribs as well, and then I go straight to the underhook. There were some gaps in the match where you could do that because he left some space here with his head. So you can go to your side, bridge into him, bring your elbow to your rib, and go straight to underhook half guard. Now for the single leg execute. Like we're trying to get the heel from here. I don't really like to do that. I either like to reef to expose the heel, or what I actually prefer is bring the leg over to the inside so you can start attacking from there. What happened in the match is that you set him down, you came up, and from here, since you like to do hooks, I would just go straight into another attack. So you can go, Oliver Daz likes to do this, you can go to this side, and then move back, straight into a saddle on the other leg. So one more time, you're here, you go up, so you put like your feet in combat base, you push his leg between your legs, and you go put a saddle on the other side. That's a nice attack you could do there. Oh yeah, when you get to the saddle, like you were in this position in the beginning, like he was leaving this leg hanging, this one was not hooking the leg. So from here I really like to do the knee bar. It's a little bit hard to go for the heel because he can turn away, his leg is free, which makes it very easy to turn away. So instead I like to go for the knee bar from here. So in this situation, his legs are not locked, I go for underhook, you were with overhook, you switch to the underhook, turn your hips in. You use your head to block his toes from turning, because to escape from the knee bar he can just turn that way. Then I use my head against that and I look like a rear naked choke. Putting his heel up, I get a really easy finish on the knee bar. And it's faster than the heel hook if you would have chased that. So even with little time left you could have hit this one. And then... Oh yeah, last one was the Williams guard I was talking about. I'm not going to do too much of it, but when the guy's stalling here, like staying low, you can climb your legs, try to circle, you go over the arm, you circle under your leg here, and here's some nice options. You can use this arm, you can use this arm to push his face away, instead of either triangles or omoplata attacks, maybe gogo platas if you like that, or even this arm, if he stays really tight, you can finish on this arm as well. So those are a few options from the Williams guard. And that's it.